Hi, and welcome to our panel discussion about the future of operations for communications service providers. There's a spectrum of opportunities for those who can simplify the end-to-end service lifecycle and launch new innovative services faster. But there are large numbers of moving parts and interdependencies that will create barriers to success, no matter the scale of a CSP or where it is on the change curve. That's where our Nokia experts come in. So let's get started with an open question to the panel. 5G promises a lot of innovation, particularly in things like IoT and low latency applications. What do we feel are the operational challenges the CSPs will face in grabbing hold of that opportunity? Maybe start with you, TL, in terms of what needs to change in terms of the delivery approach.
Well, if you look at 5G, the technology brings together more than one dimensions, brings together latency, reliability, and scalability that really unlocks a completely new paradigm of opportunities and services. So first of all, 5G as a technology allows us to unlock that potential to start with. And there we can start looking at which industry needs what kind of capabilities. So I really think that 5G allows, and the 5G era allows us to unlock this whole new industrial automation space.
So Rodrigo, obviously 5G is a very changed focus for the network. What do you see as some of the challenges the CSPs will face in terms of securing that new network, particularly with lots of IoT and low latency and distribution in edge computing? What are the things that operators need to think about?
Due to the nature of 5G, where everything is virtualized, where the network is fluid, we need to be worried with lateral movements. So if one of the network functions becomes compromised, this network element or virtual network element can be used to attack other network elements which are running on the same infrastructure, or they can be used to elevate the privileges. So digital trust is very important, both on machines, so machines need to properly authenticate to each other, but as well on humans. So we need to have proper identity management for privileged users so that we ensure that the right users are accessing the right functions or network elements. I would look to the scale of 5G. So we have a huge amount of network functions that will generate a huge amount of alarms. We have limited security teams. They are not scaling up exponentially together with 5G. Right? So we need to have technologies that can combine many alarms with less priority into less alarms, but with a higher degree of sophistication and significance. And then we need to be able to automate the resolution or the mitigation of these alarms on the network, because we also have many places on the network to deploy the fixes.
And Simon, where do you, in terms of 5G, do you see needing changes for getting more partners and a more rich ecosystem in 5G? What are the things the CSPs need to be thinking about there?
For me, if 5G, and I take TL's point, 5G isn't just the fifth generation of what we've been doing for many, many years. For me, I see it as more the first generation of looking at how do we want to do it differently, how do we want to do it properly. And the CSPs need to understand and they need to realize that they have a vital role in being a partner in that innovation, but they can't own the innovation, right? So I think that 5G gives them an opportunity to partner, create more valued relationships, both with third parties, ecosystems, consumers, and external organizations. And these tools, they need to now be exposed more to the business interface. They need to be exposed to other people to be able to assemble things, create services, create the relationships, create the experiences, and really drive that innovation. And I think this is really quite exciting. So.
To explore the operations discussion in more detail, take a look at our expert interviews. Thanks for watching. Don't miss our next episode in the series.